Hey, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Terraria, the wah wah edition. Hopefully, we don't have a wah wah moment. We are 20 minutes into Parvana's life, and we are going to continue her on safe and sound. It should be dawn here. Today is going to be a terraforming day. If you don't like watching someone dig and place random blocks, then I suggest you exit stage left, so to speak. But because that's what today's going to be. We're going to have a huge plateau right across this level of dirt, probably at least to these trees. Like I said, I don't go crazy. I don't want to be digging, forever. There's gonna be plenty of that when it comes time to strip mine our way through the biome. But yeah, I do like to do a fair bit of smoothing out. It's really gonna come in handy when the blood moon eventually hits, when the goblin invasions, stuff like that. Very, very much needed. Oh yeah, of course you do the big jump. God. I try to predict the slime jumps and so that I can hit them in the air, and then sometimes it doesn't work, just so you know. But yeah, slow going. It's time to just commit to this. I've been playing a lot of games that I don't know, so it's like I'm learning these things, and I'm trying to talk and just ramble. I want to be a rambling kind of player and YouTuber and whatnot, but playing these new games and not having a good commentary muscle exercise because of the random hiatusi that I take from time to time to go and paint my basement or fix a stupid door. I wanted to introduce myself. If you're new here, I told you I'm an old man. I have non-talkable people around me because they are our children and ankle biters. So we don't talk about these kinds of things. We talk about homework and what did you do today, and which is all lovely. I enjoy it tremendously. But when it comes time to hey, I want to talk to somebody about BS nonsense, like the latest Game of Thrones or the whatever, Terraria. Well, I can't because there's nobody around with whom I can speak. Again, if you want to get to know me, go back and watch the Vinland series, because I think that's probably your best bet. That was a series full of enlightening moments, and we went through a lot together in that. And yeah, I would highly recommend it. But basically, not long ago, I moved 100 feet to the left, or no, to the right. 100 feet to the right. After living in the same house for like a decade. Moved 100 feet to the right. We're gonna have to do some nighttime mining to get some material to start filling in. Moved. Oh, wait a minute. We're at the wrong height. We'll figure this out. This is all fine. This is good. That's our building height. That's our dirt height. We're gonna end up pulling this building down one. So our height is actually this one. Maybe this dirt will give us what we need to fill in the other side. And yeah, and then I bought this house. There was a whole drama associated with that. Story, of course, right? Stories always abound. There's always a story. And basically ended up moving 100 feet to the right, went through that whole process, moved everybody down. I've been fixing up and, not fixing up. Fixing up is too harsh and too giving myself too much credit. It wasn't fixing up this house. It's just a ton of tedious little. The biggest thing we did was take out a bunch of carpets and put in some proper modern flooring. We did that fairly early on. Lots of paint, stuff like that. Not a tremendous amount of like fixing up. Like there's no big issues or anything. It was just a lot of what you might call updating, I guess. And so we've been doing that. still doing that all winter. You can't do a lot. It's hard to describe. You know, I'm looking back and I'm thinking, did I use my time wisely this winter, the time off? Because I'm staring down the barrel of going back to work now. Also trying to fix up this house. Again, why? Well, because we're moving. Well, lovely. Yeah, moving again. This time it's like a real move. It's not 100 feet to the right. It's like several thousand feet to the right and down, and then diagonally left, and then up, and then over, and then we're there again. And so this is like an actual move. And so I'm getting the last of the little tidbits here all sorted out so that we can sell this domicile and be gone. So yeah, so that's where I'm at with all that. I am a guy who will be going back to work soon, who likes to dabble in doing some of this random kind of... Should we keep this up a level? We'll go up a level, sure. I don't know. My apologies. This is honestly more attention than I've ever paid terraforming. Every other one, it just kind of came naturally. Just go one level across, and there you are. This one is a bit more of a decision-making process that I'm not that accustomed to. I think there'll be enough water there for a fishing zone, won't there? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, Ryan, my friend, open the door. There you go. Get out of there. See, it just makes taking on slimes so much easier, and we need the gel. We're going to be going through so much gel once explosives enter the picture. Almost like a crippling amount of gel, because I cannot, unless we get lucky with a water candle or a blue candle or whatever it is, we can't spawn enough slimes to keep my gel demands satiated. It's so much gel we need, because I sticky bomb everything. Everything has to be sticky bombs, because I don't really respond well to anything but sticky bombs. Like I said, we don't have to do everything across at this level. I just need a zone that is consistently this height for a certain amount of space, so that I can retreat to and manage enemies in this zone and have it look somewhat normal. So anywhere around here now we can start to branch down. I don't have a problem with that. I'm not a terraforming Nazi or anything. I don't know, should we fish to the right or should we fish to the left? I'm not exactly sure. Ryan better not steal my gel. I swear, Ryan, if you steal that gel. He keeps getting himself in a bit of a jackpot here. Shoot him down out of the sky, boys. What are we gonna do? Okay, that's good enough. He's not gonna be able to get up there. God damn it, Ryan. I don't think they can go 2 blocks. I'm not exactly sure, but I think 2 blocks is their limit. Look at our movement. Our movement is just so garbage. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So we'll throw in a bridge here just to keep ourselves good for the time being. So we are like, that one and this one have to go. This one has to go. Like I said, it's not guaranteed. It's not an absolute that the whole thing has to be this level. It's just I like my immediate surroundings to be incredibly consistent. Later on, the terraforming really falls by the wayside. I don't focus on it anywhere near as much. It's these early stages. Get my sea legs under me. Get used to what's going on around town here. And then go from there. So there's our level there. Yeah. So then we just gotta spread our wings across the land. How far are we going here? Yeah, that's perfect. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Eventually we'll have enough. I have 1 gold. I think we have enough money for the merchant to spawn. So maybe we'll focus on building tonight. We'll build up some more dwellings for our NPCs, and hopefully we'll get a merchant. I like Edmund. He's my favorite merchant. Yes, I know the names are totally irrelevant. It's a joke. Again, introducing myself and my bizarre sense of humor. Roman, that's too close to too similar to dad joke. Well, yeah, dad jokes may end up, you know, a few may slip past the dad joke filter, so to speak. So I'll apologize ahead of time for that, but it will happen, and you're just gonna have to deal with it. Suck it up, Buttercup. For the time being, we'll just let Parvana take on all this wood, and she'll be able to manage it. Sorry, Bunny, but I don't have time to deal with you. Eventually, we'll be catching and selling those rabbits like there's no tomorrow. I think I came to the conclusion that the more we can have spawn and then exit the world by being sold, the more likely or sooner we will end up spawning golden rabbits and start really making some bank. Because that's going to be important when it comes time to getting ourselves a decent mini shark in the early game, because if we gotta buy and sell those mini sharks at 35 gold a pop, you know, it adds up quick. I usually take the first positive, the first one that gives me a positive modifier, which I usually don't have to wait too long for, but it can get a little anxiety inducing when you're cycling through so many. Spending money on all those mini sharks that you just turn around and sell, because the worst is when you get a bad one. It's, oh god, lethargic mini shark. What a contradiction in terms, right? Mini shark is a speedy weapon. You don't want any lethargic mini sharks. How we doing here? We're good all the way across here. We got our little blip in the system here, a little glitch in the matrix. That's fine. Come along here. Yep, this is all good. Okay, I'm happy with this. Happy with all of this. All the way across here. Yeah, okay. Boop, boop. Oh, these guys are annoying. They take forever to get banners for. The banners give you such a nice buff. It's just, oh, cannot be overstated how much I love those banners. But because those fish don't show up enough, it take a fairly long time to get yourself any banners. Little sport will be the end of our terraforming project. Bring this through here, and then we will be good to go. Okay, so our height is set. That's an accomplishment. Nobody died in the process. A quick hammer, always like to see that. And then just for aesthetic purposes, we come along here and start to modify all this. Let the grass spread, start replanting, reforesting our areas. It's an important step, because we're going to be burning through a lot of wood. And I guess it'll be the next video by the time we start to do any more true exploration. Like I said, I want to find that snow biome. But I think tonight we will spend the rest of the video, the evening portion of the video, probably strip mining. Yeah, we'll probably go down and then come across here and see what we're going to do with this fishing zone, because there's no answer that's jumping out at me at the moment. We can approach the situation from underneath. I like to do all the digging kind of underneath, and then I just drop the water, pull the plug basically on whatever water is there, and let it drip down into my fishing zone, and call it a day. Gel, please. I'll take gel. I'm gonna have to get a clickless mouse. I'm already annoyed. Oh boy, it's fine. And the zombies are out. We are just in time. Just in time. Now don't freak out, Ryan. I'll give you your floor back in a minute. Jeez, quit whining. There you go. So now, how deep do we need to go here? How are we doing here? Oh yeah, there's tons of water there. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, I guess come across, down, start digging our way. Isn't that natural wall there? We'll come down to here somewhere. Over and up. And that should give us our 300 fairly easily, I think. So how much deeper do I have to go right now? Doesn't really matter. I'll bump into the water and take it from there. Yeah. So yes, it's still the same day. The fumes are now becoming not an issue, but they're not a joke anymore. Before it was just a joke. Now it's if I stay here much longer, I will have a headache, and we don't want that because we got a lot to do. Or I got a lot to do. So after this video, that'll be the end for the day. Hopefully we'll get it up today. Today is Tuesday. It's the end of April. So yeah, enjoy. Hopefully this is going to be almost real time. There's going to be very little backlog for the first few, and then eventually I'm hoping to get into another rhythm, because like I said, I'm going back to work soon, so it'll be a couple weeks. And then you thought the videos were sparse. Now wait till I go back. But no, a couple hours of playing gives me about a week's worth of videos, and life is good. Oh, good. We're getting into the clay now. This will be the start of our pot empire, so to speak. We're growing all our day blooms and potion-related accessories. Yes, give me all the clay. I love clay. We're almost there. I can see it. Yeah, so I'm going to be moving out of the fumes momentarily. Do some work outside, get some fresh air, and then switch back to the interior projects that need to be completed. Give me all this clay, baby. So how far down are we here now? We've gone about, that's 3, 6, 9, so a dozen steps down. We don't want to be dropped in on by zombies, right? Cover ourselves up there. There's another 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Are we at 30 yet? We gotta be getting close. Maybe? Maybe yes, maybe no. 30 by 10. Oh, that's got to be 30. The map is the proportions on the map have always been something that kind of confused me. So if we can carve our way over and then up and then kind of run this water down in through here first. Okay, so where are we here? So we were 2 in. This is our outside trench. 2 for a wall. I'm thinking it's what I normally do. 1 or 2 for a wall. There's 2. So now we're in it. So we're 2 wide so far. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't remember where I am. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I mean, it's not 30. I know it's not 30, but it's more than 20 or more than 10. I mean, oh yeah, that's tons. We don't need that much. Filter this stuff into here first. Yeah, okay. So we're gonna go up from here. Looks like so much on the map, but it's really not, is it? I know that it's not. Okay, so there's the start of our water. That's encouraging. So yeah, the big move coming up soon. I live in small town Canada, and I'm moving to a different place in small town Canada. Managed to find a what the old baby boomers might call a forever home. You know, we got a little bit of acreage, some land. I'm gonna be working that land. If there's anything I've ever been like, I've taken a lot of stock of my life. Not to get too deep in this Terraria video, but I know that one of my biggest flaws is I've never had a clear, definite sort of career goal, right? So I was never working for one specific thing. I was at a time, I was going to teach. I went to university with the end goal of teaching, and then, you know, like the old cliche goes, you know, life got in the way. And that is 100% accurate. I then diversified a little bit and took some more practical type courses in college after graduating from university. I went back to college, did a college thing. So that was another couple of years in order to help mitigate, you know, basically pay the bills. Avoided paying bills in order to help later pay the bills, if that makes any sense. Yeah, just to diversify, since I knew I wasn't going to be teaching anymore. Did that, and then finished college, so that was another 2 years. But then, see, this is where we need ropes. We got no ropes. I like to have ropes here, and that's how I get up and down, and then I can get rid of these stupid platforms. But maybe for now, we'll just continue to make the platforms. That'll be fine. So I've never been focused on any one thing, and but one thing that I've always loved doing is oh, this is water here. Yeah. Oh, and a chest. Can we get into it? We can. Some movement movement speed, excellent, and some ropes, fantastic. And we're gonna take the chest itself. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, very nice, very nice. Yep. We're happy with all this. One thing I've always enjoyed doing is the best thing I can think of it to the best way I can think of describing it is like homesteading, right? I think I've mentioned this before. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be focused a lot on that. I'm going to obviously have to find a job in the new place to help pay for the quote-unquote forever home. But my main focus really is going to be on the idea of homesteading, and with all that land, you know, do some highly moral things, you know, and you know, because it's not all just about getting out there and making money. I mean, it is, but there's more to life than that. Like another YouTuber that I enjoy, who I won't mention for fear of being labeled. There are many different kinds of currency, not just the kind that the government tells you has value. There are other currency forms, and yeah, we may not have the biggest forever home, but it will definitely be my forever home, and very much looking forward to that sort of homesteading type thing. And who knows, maybe hopefully there will be, I mean, there's definitely going to be more videos throughout that process. Whether they're all gaming videos, I don't really know how much longer. Well, I mean, maybe there'll always be something. Maybe, who knows? Maybe Parvana will live for like 100 years, right? I mean, it's possible. Maybe not likely, but certainly possible. And we'll just every day chip away at this world that we call home, or that we call purgatory. Where is the water? Still not quite there, right? How's our timing here? We're at 24 minutes. Has the day sprung? The day must have sprung. We're gonna have to spring for a watch, because I do want to keep these videos to one cycle. And with the rain, it's hard to say what is what. But until next time, thanks very much. See you soon.